Hello my sweet friends, and welcome back to my channel and to another video. I am so glad you guys are joining me today. You are going to leave majorly motivated to tackle whatever it is that is on your to-do list, because we are tackling a lot in today's video. I've got decluttering and organizing in my kitchen. I've got some decluttering and organizing in my kids' bathroom. I am catching up on all the things, so whatever it is you need motivation for, you're gonna leave with it today, I promise you. So let's go ahead and jump right on into today's video. Before I get too far along in the video, I have a lot of new subscribers and I want to say welcome and thank you. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Anna. I am a wife and stay-at-home mama to 3 little ones, ages 8, 6, and 3, and they keep me super busy. The reason I started my channel was actually around my 3rd baby when I was postpartum. He was several months old and I had never I never knew anything about these cleaning videos, and I came across a couple of girls' cleaning channels that I absolutely fell in love with. I felt uplifted. I loved listening to them. I didn't feel so isolated. It just gave me motivation. It felt like I just had somebody talking to me. While I was at home, newly postpartum with my 3rd baby, I felt like I was constantly nursing and feeding a baby and tending to him, and it just really was nice to pass the time, like nursing and things like that, with these cleaning videos. And then even after that, I just continued on watching them, and it got to the point where I did really feel like maybe the Lord was pushing me into starting my own channel. I very much resisted it because let me tell you, I did not want to be on camera at all. I had no desire to do anything like this, but I really did feel the nudge that you can encourage other mamas as well. I think that that's the case with so many of us, all of us. We are all made special and unique, and we all have things that we can give and we can encourage others with. I may not be everyone's cup of tea, and that's okay. I'm not supposed to be, but I might be somebody's cup of tea, somebody's cup of encouragement that they need. And so thus, that is how, kind of very brief story of how I started my YouTube channel, and that was back in August of 2021, and here we are, August of 2024, still growing strong, and my numbers are continuing to grow, and that is only because of you guys. And I think the Lord is just kind of continuing to keep this journey going, so I will stay on it as long as I feel called to do so, and I hope I am encouraging you guys and uplifting you guys in the process. So that's just kind of me in a nutshell. Also, I am a former teacher, and I have worked for a cleaning and organizing company before. I have always been an organized person. I love doing stuff like that, so that's just kind of what I do. I have 2 kiddos that are in grade school right now, and then my youngest, he goes to a Mother's Day Out program twice a week. He's not in full-blown preschool or anything like that yet, so I just do my cleaning in pockets of time, and I always encourage you guys to do the same. If you can only do one thing each day, that is fine. And even if the one thing is small, do what you can when you can. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. I don't know your story. I don't know. You may have kids, may not have kids. You may have pets. You may live alone. Whatever your situation is, you take what you can from my videos and leave the rest, and just take what's useful to you. If nothing else, I just hope you leave encouraged. So that's a little bit about my channel.
You got me going into overdrive. Too busy, can you leave a message by the tone? You got me wrapped around in summertime. Yeah, yeah, I need to know we'll fall in love right here and now. Call me up whenever you're feeling low. Stimulate your mind, we can take it slow. You got me going crazy now. falling into you. Cause you're on my mind. Jump, jump on it. Put him up, come and show me. I guess we'll never know it. All on it. Put him up, no second thoughts, just let me change your mind. Put him up, I guess we'll never know it. Put him up, no second thoughts, just let me change your mind.
Now that I have this nasty fridge cleaned out, I'm taking my Norwex Enviro cloth. You just have to add water, and I'm just wiping all of the shelves down. We are fully stocked. I am very thankful for the full refrigerator full of groceries, but they were just kind of shoved in there with all the old stuff, the leftovers. Everything needed to be pulled out of the main compartments of my refrigerator, wiped down, and put back in more of a orderly fashion so that everybody could kind of see what we have and things don't get shoved to the back. So this is everything that was in my refrigerator pulled out. I'm quite shocked at how much was not bad. Now these tomatoes are from my husband's garden, and we'd used a ton. I have made so much salsa and pasta sauce this summer that I think we're probably all sick of it, but a couple of those I just didn't get to. There has been so much vegetables, and I'm very thankful for that, come out, but there's been some that have just gone bad because they got shoved in the back or didn't get, I forgot they were there. Same thing with those cucumbers, but overall, not too much was wasted. It was all just needing a good refresh so we could see everything. This is what I'm throwing out. Everything else is good. We bought these pickles, and then when we were done, I took our cucumbers from our garden and put it in this juice. I'm doing the same thing with the Clonson. So good. You've got a garden and cucumbers and you kind of want them to taste like your pickles. Just save the juice from any pickles you buy. We're going to do the same thing. We did buy these pickles, and we're going to do the same thing with the juices. this was not bad, so I am just leaving it. Same over here. I do have a rogue jelly that has hopped out. Okay. I cannot tell you how many times I do that, whether it's ice or water. I'll be trying to wipe that down ever so gently and the ice comes spewing out, or water, but I was getting the fridge wiped down. This needed it so bad, and I was wiping it down with the EnviroCloth, then going back with the Sprayway. I really have been liking using the Sprayway on my stainless steel refrigerator, so I was giving this a very good wipe down. Of course, this would be the night my kids came. I think it was yogurt or something, got all over down the front of the fridge. It always happens when you give things a really good clean. You put a lot of effort into it. It's been a while, and then a mess happens on that thing that you just cleaned. So we are getting this all cleaned up, and then we are going to move into another day where I was literally just trying to get some dishes put away, and I thought I'll just pull out my camera and take you guys along. I literally am just kind of doing something here, something there. This was, I think this was this week. Yes, this was this week. So I was trying to make the best use of my time, but again, I still have my 3-year-old home with me. So this is kind of that nap time grind. I'm kind of going back to it, but I have so many of those medicine cups. Tell me it's allergy season. Anybody else experiencing that? I wash so many of those cups because we are doing Zyrtec twice a day some days, and it is just a lot of those medicine cups. Anyway, so I'm getting this dishwasher unloaded and then loaded right back up because the dishes never end, much like the laundry. And then we are going to move into working on the Growing Kids sale, tagging some of those items, and I'll talk about that in a minute. All right, so here I am pulling out clothes that I have hung up, and there was a couple of items I still had not put on hangers, but I'm getting ready to sell it at the Growing Kids sale. Basically, Growing Kids sale is a sale in our area where you can go and sell your kids' old clothes and buy other people's kids' old clothes that are in good condition, and it is, you can make some money and use that money towards, you know, your kids' newer clothes. I love doing this, and if you sell your clothes, you get to shop earlier than the public, so that's also another perk. But I like to do this. I don't do it every single season, but there's 2 a year, and so I encourage you, look around your area and see if you have one of these, because it really does save you a lot of money, and there are some great finds. I love finding coats and jackets and things that are just a whole lot more expensive brand new, but sometimes you will find things that are brand new at the sale at a huge discount. So I was just going through and putting some time in, and I try to tag a couple of things every day leading up to the sale. I have to drop my stuff off next week, I believe, and then the sale is the following week. So I was just trying to put a little time into this because it does take time to do these things. It is not, you know, just throw it in a bag and off you go. You do have to take time. You get to make your own pricing and all of the things, and you have to attach it to hangers. And so it does take time, but I personally think it's worth it with 3 kids that are growing so fast. So that is what I am doing. I thought I'd show you a couple of clips of doing that, and then we're going to move into my kids' bathroom. There was an area in there, well, first of all, it needed to be cleaned because it was nasty, and then we needed to reorganize one of the drawers that wasn't working well. I'd mentioned that last week. I'm going to show you guys what I did this week. I love how it turned out. Also, I will do a disclaimer here real soon before I show you guys, but I got real down and dirty in the bathroom, cleaning it and messing in the drains, and we'll leave it at that. So I will give you a warning before those shots come in case you do not want to see them, but stay tuned if you do, because this may very well encourage you to go in and clean out your drains.
Tonight we're running on the right track. I know we never gonna look back. Oh, I just wanna have a good time. Call me whatever, 'cause I'm up for anything like that. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go. To the beat in the street, every freak out singing like. Told. But I don't mind even though I lose control. Oh, I just wanna have a good time, so call me whenever, 'cause a night like this, it never gets old. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go. To the beat in the street, every freak out singing like.
All right, it's another day and another task. We are in my kids' bathroom. I had been wanting to throw out these toothbrush holders for a very long time. We have had them for years, and I just always have to scrub them so hard to try and get the moisture, the mold, all that stuff out of there. So they are going bye-bye. I am throwing those away. I'm trying a new method to this, and I didn't want, somebody was going to have to share that toothbrush holder with Dallas, and I just don't want my kids' toothbrushes. We have a hard enough time passing sicknesses around. I didn't want their toothbrushes touching too. So I was cleaning out that and getting them all new toothbrushes. Then I was going through spraying everything down. I love to spray things down and let it set, let it work its magic. This is, I can't remember what this is called. Scrubbing bubbles, I think, maybe. It's purple and then it turns white. But anyways, I was going through spraying everything down. Everything just needed a good scrubbing and cleaning. So that's what I'm doing, spraying down this toilet very good, as we've got a potty trainer and then another little boy and poor Maddie. Then we've got Maddie. So then I always try to work top to bottom. I don't always remember, but I try. Sometimes I forget to dust, and then it just falls down on your clean surfaces. So always try to work top to bottom. That is what I'm doing here. I got everything off the counters and put away, and then I'm working top to bottom, wiping everything down. I will not be doing the floors in today's video because I just simply ran out of time, but I get everything else done, and then I am going to do that reorganization in just the top drawer of my kids' bathroom. I am so excited on how it works. We will see how long it stays this way, but I am just very excited and pleased in how it turns out. So maybe it'll give you some ideas on what you can do if you have a space like this. And with 3 kids sharing this, I really needed a new method. And then notice Madeline's drain. It is not draining. It really needed to be, it's so gross. It needed to be like snaked or something. So that's coming here in a minute. But anyways, we're just getting this all cleaned up, reorganized, and getting it done. This is a drain weasel. We're gonna see. I don't have anything drain-wise to put in here. So I'm just gonna try to do this, and I'm feeling the resistance, which makes me not want to pull this back up. I was not made for this. I'm gonna assume that's, what is that? Actually looks like a sponge. I don't know. With kids, who knows what they've shoved. Definitely a lot of hair. Even just that helped. That was like someone had shoved it almost felt like I don't know, like gauze or, I don't know. Blah. So, get you a little drain weasel. I don't know where we got this, but that seemed to have worked. Honestly, makes me want to do his sink too. How is it my daughter's sink is the grossest sink? How is that possible? Really? Wow. Printed things. don't have any fancy labeling stuff. I have had this little label maker since I was a teacher, so many years ago, and it still works. So that is all I am using. It doesn't have to be fancy. You could go without labels, or you could make your own, or write on a marker, or whatever works for you. I just happen to have this little thing, so I thought, why not? I don't typically label a ton of stuff. Again, I don't have really a good label maker anyways, so but this was nice, and this was super easy, and I think I got this thing at Walmart. Like I said, it was probably 10, 15, 20 years ago, probably, since I got that. I don't know, 15 years ago. Anyways, doesn't have to be fancy, but this was exciting to label these things, and the kids really liked it too, so it added an element of fun. Again, I'm just reusing what I have and shifting around things. I am taking some containers out, and I will use those somewhere else. I never get rid of organizational things unless they are in bad shape, because you can always repurpose them somewhere else. So we've got that project done. We're going to move into the bathroom. There's going to be another disclaimer coming, so just wait for it. And by far, this one will blow your socks off. The other drain can't hold a light to what I pulled out of this bad boy, and it is disgusting. One other thing I wanted to share real quick with you guys is this Clorox wand. This helps me tremendously. I have a bad back. I have messed my back up from years of abuse in gymnastics and cheerleading, and so any sort of cleaning tool that will help make my life easier, I am going to use, and I'm going to share with you guys. I got it on Amazon or at Target. I will try to link it below in case it could help somebody else with a bad back. You know, I always am going to share these things with you. I hate cleaning. I love organizing, hate cleaning. So anything that can make cleaning easier and a little bit more fun, I am going to be all about it. All right, this is gross. I was done cleaning the shower, and I thought it's draining really slow, and I had my little drain snake that I just used. That is disgusting, y'all. These drain snakes are awesome. I am no expert at all, but this stuff is really grabbing it. I'm sorry, that is gross, but if you have a slow drain, this easy little device is probably saving us a lot of money. My husband always says Drano doesn't really work. So we have this drain snake, and it's got a like this edge. It has just all these little pricklies on it, and I bet our drain is going to be draining great. I know this is gross, so I'm sorry, but clean out your drains, get you a drain snake. As always, thank you guys so much for watching my video today. If you made it this far and you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification. What are you waiting for? We want you in our community. We would love to have you. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and share it with a friend if there's someone out there you think that might use this as motivation, or need the encouragement, or just enjoy my content. That is the best way you can share and help out my videos and my channel. Like I said, we are growing, and I so appreciate each and every one of you guys for liking, following, subscribing, and sharing. And if there is anything you are wanting to see this fall, let me know in the comments below. I always love suggestions from you guys. So if there are things you're wanting to see or would like me to do, let me know. I always try to tailor my content to things that you guys are wanting to see and do. So let me know in the comments below. Fall content is coming. I will be decorating my house and showing you guys what I am doing this fall. I am not the biggest home decorator, but I do love to share what I do in my house to make it fun and special at the holidays. So fall is coming in the next week or two. Obviously on YouTube, you got to do it a little bit early so we can get that content out for you guys to give you ideas as we go into the season. Thank you so much for watching, and until next week, friends, take care.